Hello and welcome back. I am your host with the most, TheChronicToast, and today we are diving right back into BattleTech Extended 3025 Commander's Edition mod for Harebrained Schemes BattleTech PC game. Oh man, I hope everybody's having a good one. I hope everybody's having a good day. And Data King with the host for 3 viewers. Oh man, fantastic stuff. Thank you very, very much for the host, DK. If you're out there watching or here in chat, hopefully your day has gone well and your Mech Warrior 5 shenanigans went all right. Oh man, it's super, super exciting to see you, man. That's awesome stuff. If you can get a chance, wave hi to Deathfox for me. Hopefully things are going well. For us on our end, we had a little bit of a late start today, simply because, well, mini toast and shenanigans in life happens. But hey, we are here. We are ready to dive on in and to get some more missions done here on Baroon Urt, it sounds like. We've got a good set of missions set to go to today. Hopefully we'll get some of those C-bills back in our pockets, and everything is going to go all right from there. We finally have gotten our 4th mech built up. That's right, our 4th medium mech is now engaged. It's ready to rock and roll. And then, of course, you know, we're setting aside the dervish that we blew up a long time ago. That's right, we got ourselves a Blackjack, which is pretty cool. So we have a Phoenix Hawk, a Blackjack, a Vulcan, and a Griffin 1N. Aw, yeah. So, of course, the Griffin is one of our followers, Garrison's most favorite mechs. Just like for Data King 1, the Vulcan is his. So, you know, if you hear him in chat saying, no, why? In other words and phrases like that, they're just overjoyed. Don't worry about it. It's all good. But for those of you that are curious or haven't checked in throughout the week here, we did have a Thanksgiving week here, you know, in the United States. So it's a holiday week. And we had a few bonus streams. So between now and the previous Sunday stream, we had 2 bonus streams. And so we got a little bit of work done. We got a few more items purchased up. All our pilots are still good. And yeah, this is our brand new mech, the Blackjack 1, with 2 large lasers, 2 medium lasers. And yeah, I'm excited. The Blackjack is a pretty interesting mech. It's good for pop-tarting in games like Mech Warrior Online, Mech Warrior 5, where you just kind of ridgeline, crest the ridge, shoot back down, or use jump jets to kind of go up and down. That's a little bit harder to do here in BattleTech, you know, for the actual computer game, but it is what it is. Let's dive on in. Oh, yeah, we traveled here to this region of space, Baroon Urt, and we're here ready to launch a contract, so let's get stuck on in. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Who do we have floating around here? Who do we actually have? I think we're going to pull in that brand new Blackjack of ours. I'm really, really excited. So we've got twin large lasers, some small lasers as well. It's kind of a jack of all trades mech, which is good. We've got our triple SRM punch bot with an Armod Griffin over here. We've got our Phoenix Hawk, which is kind of a mid-range jack of all trades as well, and a close-in switch hitter, which can do brawling. So we have our brawler and a bunch of mid-range stuff with some very flexible mech loadouts. So I'm pretty excited about that. Ladies and gents, the question, though, I have to ask is, what have you done with Blackjack 1 builds? If you've done some stuff like that before, if you've gone through that effort before, kind of how's it been set up? What have you rolled through? What do you like? What do you don't like? And if you get a chance and you're watching this over on YouTube, feel free to post in the comment section down below on what your favorite BJ1 builds are. Or heck, if you've got other builds for like a BJ2, BJ3, or any Hero Mechs or Mech Warrior Online, post those in the comment section down below, and I would be happy to check them out. That sounds like a lot of fun. So, without further ado, we're going to bring... Ooh. You know what? We're going to bring Data King down here to our Blackjack. I have a feeling we're potentially going to be doing a lot of stationary stuff. He's a high guts pilot, high gunnery. Got some extra bonuses there with bulwark as well as multi-shot. So that's pretty good. Pretty happy about that. But we do need to get a pilot that can melee pretty well. And in between our last streams, I went and updated our pilot abilities, make sure everyone was leveled on up. And that's right, Tug Bobo managed to get to piloting 8. So he has a better chance to keep those evasion pips. So we're going to put that down here on the Vulcan. I think it's going to go good. Hamster of Wrath, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. Hamster says, Yar, ahoy, me toasty. How's it going, Hamster? Hopefully your weekend has been going good. If you're here in the States, hopefully your holiday week went well. If you're not here in the States, what's the next holiday coming on up? It's one of those questions. Again, though, hopefully things are going well for you. And if not, hopefully our terrible decisions and digging ourselves deeper into a hole, you know, improves your mood and situation a little bit, brings a little bit of joy to your afternoon. I'm having a lot of fun on my end. So, Hamster says, not too shabby. In the UK, the dumpster fire that is Christmas probably. Fair point. Fair point. I'm trying to keep tabs on the news a little bit. It's always disheartening no matter where you go. There's not a lot of good, positive journalism, though I do know it's hard to find. It is out there. One of the things that I've been reading and running across recently is a thing called constructive journalism, which kind of mimics what you saw in the 70s and 80s and a little bit of the early 90s, where journalists report on, hey, here's a community project, here's what they're doing to improve the community, and news and stuff like that. I really wish we could see more of that on the news rather than a lot of the drama, no matter how legitimate or not it may be. Just encouraging stuff is always good. So that's what we're hoping to do here is encourage users out there, individuals, to make good decisions. So actually, now that I'm looking at this is an escort. It is a 1.5 skull difficulty. I'm going to pull back these two mechs. I'm going to leave the Blackjack. I'm going to leave the Vulcan. And we're going to bring out some other mechs as well. We'll bring back Death Fox, I believe, over here in the melee locust. Where did Death Fox go? She's in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure? Question mark? Okay. apparently that pilot is no longer listed here. Oh no, there she is. All right. I'm just blind. I'm blind. I must need more caffeination. Oh baby. Hamster says, "Oh no, our news guys just no." Yeah, would be nice. Would be nice. Hamster says, "Hey, the Griffin is in one piece. What is reality? I mean, the Griffin's been in multiple pieces, and we've put it together over and over and over again. It's like if someone rolled up with super glue, the Humpty Dumpty that fell off the wall, like multiple times. I don't know if you can still recognize it based on what it's supposed to be. It probably is a Frankenmech at this point in time, but we'll work with it. I will bring the Valkyrie down here. It ignores evasion pips. It has LRM 10s on it. And that should go well. And we'll bring Flavolicious down here to get some shots in with that. Without further ado, this is a 1/2 skull mission. This could flex to 1.5, and if it's against pirates, it could flex to 2, and maybe we'll be undergunned at that point. But it is an escort, so I want to be able to get in and out, get some C-bills back in our pockets. So fingers crossed. We'll see how this goes. Oh man, Hamster says duct tape, super glue, triple F burgers, whatever works. I mean, rumor has it, if you have a triple F burger, you're either going to be cleaned out for days, or you're going to be sealed up tighter than a, well, you can insert whatever euphemism or narrative you need to do there. Oh, man, look at this beautiful crescent moon up here. Oh, man, this game is still super beautiful. You got huge high cumulus, I think, clouds are what those types are. That's awesome. Objectives, escort convoy to safety and escape. Half skull mission, 110,000 C-bills. Pick 2, get 8 for salvage. This could flex up a little bit higher, so that's all right. Reach down to the grab bag of voice and grab ourselves a voice. We'll see what we get. A convoy of local government doctors ministering to those recovering from the recent conflicts here in Barun Earth have become caught behind enemy lines when the ceasefire collapsed. A lance of mechs tasked with the rescue has gone missing, so we are desperate for assistance from anyone. Desperation is good for business. I'd guess a broken ceasefire means we're likely to encounter military units on our way to the pickup. Stay alert, Commander. Well, Darius, now you tell us. Oh, man. Let's hit the begin mission button. Let's see how this goes, chat. That's right, Hamster. Ceasefire? Those are fictional, Datasphere. The convoy is just up ahead, awaiting our arrival. Move to their position and provide support as needed. Get them to safety, keep them intact, and get out of there when it's done. Well, you know what, Darius? I think we're going to try to do that. We're not really in a corner over there. Are we in a corner over here on the map? Not really. So we are in the middle, which means if we see reinforcements, we're going to see them on either flank. Just a general good rule of thumb. We've got the convoy rally point there, and we've got a pirate force over here. So, I think we might try to go deal with the pirate force before we ever pick up the convoy. It looks like I don't see anything on sensors, so I'm hoping they're still in the garage or their hangar waiting to leave. So we're just going to dogpile on that pirate force, and we'll go with that first. All right, Death Fox, full speed ahead. Holy crap, that is a lot of go juice there with that locust. Woo! Melee locusts are awesome. I love these mechs. They're an absolute blast. They're very fragile once they do get hit, but if you can keep their evasion pips up, they're pretty darn useful. They're pretty awesome. We've got our Smash and Dash Vulcan as well as our brand new Blackjack that I'm excited to try out. Twin large lasers, twin mediums, and twin smalls. There's part of me that loves the symmetry. It's really, really good. So we have an unknown mech up here, unknown tonnage. And down here we have 2 ER small lasers on the Locust, so we're doing good. We're going to get up here into cover, and looks like it's going to be a standard Panther 9R with 50% of its normal armor. I'm not seeing anyone else up here pirate-wise, so if this is a pirate bishop, this could flex another half skull on difficulty. Ooh, we'll see. Yeah, that's right, Hamster. They're great. They're great right until someone punches one. Thankfully for us, we get to punch things with this. We have a melee mod. We've got the gyro on board. It's working out pretty good. And holy crap, it is windy up here. Look at this. Look at these trees bending over. Whoa. Never realized that before. Never realized there would actually be like winds on maps. That's pretty cool. 2+ years playing this game, ladies and gents. Everyone in chat, over on YouTube, video on demand, wherever it is. And I'm just now still noticing new things. I love this game. Just the simple little details are really, really impressive. But here we go. Twin ER small lasers. We got one shot going on in. And that pilot does have some abilities. It's got bulwark. So it's something to keep an eye on. Tug Bobo. We can get a little bit closer with the Vulcan. Getting that melee closer to being in range. But we do have that large laser that we can zap out with right now. Zap. There we go. Into the left arm. I'd much rather it was the right arm. But we'll see. But yeah, Hamster, the big thing with melee locust or murdercatas, whatever it may be, you got to keep your evasion pips up, move in, move out. Full speed for melee, full speed out, back and forth, over and over and over. So that's right, Hamster. He had the audacity to be entrenched. The gall. Can we get a direct line of fire? Not easily, it looks like. So we're just going to get a little bit closer with our Valkyrie. There's no evasion pips to hit or ignore here, but we're going to keep firing until we get below 60 ammo count on this mech. What that means is since we don't have case, if we do get a crit in an ammo bin, that mech is going to go up like just, a torch. It's going to be horrible. Just big explosions, lots of fire, pieces missing. But if we can get that ammo bin down to half quantity or less, if that does get crit, there's no explosion, which is pretty darn cool. It's a deviation from how tabletop works, but I think it's going to be all right. Ooh, the Blackjack can get back here a little bit, standing back in the woods. Twin large lasers, not a good chance to hit, but hey, it's better than nothing. And we've done a good job. I think this mech might be a little bit more heat neutral than we expected. That's new to us. We're used to 4-bar heat efficiency. So that may be something that we have to dial back a little bit if we find out that we're just generally running too cold. I'd like to get a little bit more more ammo or armor or something in this mech. So 4-bar heat efficiency means you can alpha usually 2 or 3 times, maybe twice on a hot map like a desert map, and then you start cycling through your weapons and you've got redundancy. It's a tactic and a strategy that I like quite often, more and more and more as we go through stuff, but it does have its limitations. But in the meantime, Death Fox with the melee locust is going to get up here, and on the backside, see if we can't scratch a little bit of an itch. Here we go, melee locust screaming on in. Go get him, Death Fox. There it is, 20 damage and potentially 60 here ripping on in with the lasers. We got a few hits, and the back is ripped on open. Oh, yeah. Hamster says, every time I adjust my heat, the biome switches up on me. For sure. For sure. I don't make mechs to take advantage of cold biomes usually. I always work to see, hey, 4-bar heat efficiency, what does this look like on a lunar or a desert map? And if I get that opportunity, I dive in and I do it. I'd much rather get very, very hot, push that envelope a little bit more, potentially run the risk of shutting down, melee a turn or two to cool off and repeat as necessary. A lot of our builds are really meant to get in and brawl as we get closer, but at the same time, we'll see. We'll see. 64% chance to hit, not too shabby. Here we go. Bazap, bazap, bazap. Small lasers, everything rolling on in. Oh, bam, and just like that. Eject now, eject. The pilot has bailed on out. Apparently, a solo, not full armored pirate panther mech facing off against a lance is a little bit scary. Straight to the knees. That's right, Hamster. Hamster says, I had to. I have nothing but PKs for mediums. Oh. I mean, fair point. Fair point. So we have to go and secure the colony point. The question is, where are they going to take off from? If I'm recalling this map, they might try to land up here. Yeah, there's a pad up here. So that's probably where we have to go. And so we're gonna sprint ahead with Death Fox. We're gonna get our Valkyrie in a position and our Blackjack as well, and our Vulcan. And our Valkyrie will be the one that we tag along with the convoy. I think it's got some of the longest range and it's LRMs, so it's gonna be very, very helpful. In the meantime, we're gonna try to get up here and basically stage ourselves to be well suited for all this. The Valkyrie's gonna start working over here on the roadway. Blackjack's gonna get up a little bit closer here as well. A pirate with common sense. Blimey, mate. Oh, oy vey. Death Fox is about where I want her to be right now. The Valkyrie will stay there. We'll get the Blackjack sprinting up here. And Tug will get up here as well. With the done button there. So far, it's looking like if there are pirates up here, they're choosing not to move just yet. Everyone else is going to hang out there one more turn, and we're going to get one more maneuver here on the Blackjack. Get that up here close so we can deal with whatever we need to. And here we go. We're going to have the Valkyrie come in and trigger the convoy. And we're going to hit that done button, and we're going to see what happens. There it is, ladies and gents. Let's get this show on the road. Looks like you've secured the area around the convoy's position, and they're making their way towards the extraction point now. Keep them alive. Keep in mind that the convoy will try to stay near you for protection. Continue advancing to get them to the extraction point. Alrighty, Darius, no worries. Our allies are going. The big question now is, what do we actually have for ally vehicles? I'm hopeful that it's useful, that they've got LRMs, something long range. That'd be awesome. But Hamster says, I'm tempted to get the BattleTech manual and campaign operations books. They're Steel digitally right now. Yeah, they absolutely are. If you can, keep in mind, take a look for that 35 logo that's on those books. That means that it's been completely revamped, all errata and everything pulled in for the latest reboot that started last year of BattleTech. All the rules are the same, but they've pulled everything in to make sure that you don't have to go and look at errata, facts, things like that. You can just come in and get the latest edition of the books. I know they've been working through a lot of updates in the last year and a half, so fingers crossed. We'll see. But seriously, go and check that out. You should be good to go. Hamster says no rams for the escort vehicles. Let's hope they get confused. Hamster says, yeah, it's the Catalyst manual, still the newer one, I think, for sure. Where's our escorts? Oh, they're way up here. Holy crap. Here I am looking around our Valkyrie like, I don't see any escorts. Like, where are they going? But they're way up here, chat. We have SRM2 not encouraging. Machine guns not encouraging. SRM2 not encouraging. We have at least one LRM5. So ensure all convoy units is a bonus. All right, cool. Well, shoot, let's rock and roll. Yeah, hot darn, they motored all right. Holy what? We'll leave the Blackjack there, and we'll let the Valkyrie catch up. That's pretty awesome that they're actually scooting along that fast. I know that Harry has incorporated a lot of new AI updates to this latest version of BEX3025, and all things considered, I'm very, very happy with it so far. It's increased the difficulty in a meaningful way. Basically, yeah, things have gotten more difficult. The AI has gotten smarter. It feels more realistic and more immersive, what we're dealing with when we run across them, for the most part. And as much as I'm going to complain from time to time when AI does smart things, you know, it's still gonna be a situation where I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Hey, Tank Hair, welcome to the adventure, my friend. How are you liking that brand new Fist in the Toast logo, my buddy? And AKA Cobalt as well. Oh man. Oh yeah. Hamster says, honestly, the base AI for allied vehicles is he had an uphill struggle making it decent for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, well, we're not running across anything just yet, so we just have to keep making sure that these AI vehicles get here closer to the extraction point. So we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll be an easy peasy win. They're just screaming along up on that road up there. I'm impressed. That's really really cool. The fact that the escorts are actually just scooting along, that's awesome. That's super super cool. Hamster says, splendid! More people so I won't drive toast up the wall yammering. I mean, you put butter or even peanut butter on toast, it can stick just about anywhere. It defied gravity completely. So I'm not suggesting you go out and make hand and knee pad, suction cups out of toast and, peanut butter. But if you do, I want to see pictures. I claim no responsibility for anything bad that happens. Absolutely not. Our locust, we're going to set up here just a little bit. And we're going to send our Valkyrie a little bit closer. And we're just going to hang out. It's looking like we had one mech to blow up. And we're going to get our escorts here next turn, possibly. Taking on off. So, that's cool. Half Skull mission, so far, working out fine. 100,000 C-bills is 100,000 C-bills. Oh, finally the reinforcements are showing up. They're a little bit late, though. We do have pick 2 get 8 on salvage, so unless we want 2 pieces of a what's the word? Panther 9R, we should probably go see what these mechs are. And at least poke to see what they are, and if we need to, we can just bail on out. Toast is totally telling you to try defying gravity with toast and peanut butter. Bom, 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 bom. I mean, those are your words, Tank Hair. Those aren't mine. We're going to keep reserving. We'll see what they decide to do. It's a Jenner. Ooh. I really would like Jenner parts. We could use some of that. So, ladies and gents, we are going to go up here and smash this Jenner to pieces. That is the goal. We're going to send our own Tug Bobo up here with the Vulcan. And we have a good chance to hit with the Jenner, so we're going to go for it. I really would like to get some Jenner parts. We could use a Jenner as a light mech. That's a pretty decent, solid platform. Yeah, the Jenner also has no evasion. I mean, it's good. It's good. Hamster says, I mean, some peanut butter is pretty dense. That's true. Now, we are going to have the big question right now, which is, chunky or creamy peanut butter. That's an important part. It's an important part of this entire adventure. I don't know how important, but it's good to know. We're going to get in here with our ER small lasers and continue to focus on this Jenner. The Stinger I'm not too worried about. The Jenner with 4 medium lasers is... Ooh, it's a dangerous, dangerous noodle right there. Hamster says chunky, no argument. And Tank says Nutella. I mean, Nutella's okay. I'm not going to lie. Nutella's okay. It's a little bit sweet for my taste. But that being said, I'm also going to say that the Biscoff cookie spread is pretty darn good. It's really, really delicious. Absolutely. Like, if I could have a few different things, the Biscoff cookie spread is definitely up there. I'm pretty sure that HBFT would agree with that as well. There we go. LRM's rolling on in. Medium laser crit. We are stripping the armor off this Jenner. And we're going to hopefully keep doing that. One of these mechs has an LRM. I don't think we're going to get a chance to see it fire, though, unfortunately. We're going to bring our Blackjack up there, our brand new medium mech. And our twin large lasers. Bazap, bazap. There it is. I'm missing a miss. Oh, come on, DK. Ah, he's not even moving. Oh, man. Maybe this one's the LRM. There it is. We get one shot off with the LRM. That's useful. There it is. And they've extracted. They've bailed on out. And now we just have to wrap this up. Oh, man. And she says, wait. Didn't we really get into food matters earlier in the week? We did. But this is a different category of food matters, my friend. This is Marmite beats Nutella. Now, see, I've never had Marmite. I've heard a lot of, I've heard a lot of statements, even from Australians, talking about it. So One of these days I'll try it, but right now I haven't had a chance to check it out. So Tanger says, yeah, in bad taste it does. Bow, 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 bow. We're gonna get Death Fox up here, going up here to smash this Jenner on the backside. Here we go, melee Locust with a positive kill to deployment ratio. Doing some damage, 20 internals, in comes 60 Slazers. There it is. Doing some solid work. That Jenner's unsettled and trying to shoot us in the back. Thankfully, we've got all of those evasion pips. Hamster says, I like pineapple on pizza, so I'm going to be the special guy. I mean, pineapple on pizza is delicious. It's so good. So, Hamster, you are in good company. Good company. Vegemite 2 Tank Hair says, see, I haven't had a chance to try Vegemite either. It's one of those things, right? You grow up trying and eating different things, and, you know, you like what you like. And, you know, like if you're in the UK, peanut butter isn't usually a thing that most people are a huge fan of. You know, it's just culturally what people have access to, what they grew up to. Some people think things don't taste that great. You know, it is what it is. Here we go. We're getting some more shots in on this Jenner. Oh, baby, right torso, right arm destroyed. That is going to be a pilot injury for days, and they're panicked. Oh, but they're still sticking around. That's right, that Jenner pilot is allergic to evasion pips. I mean, to be fair, Hamster, that pilot is a recruit, so they're new, and they're a pirate. So, you know, they've probably piloted agricultural mechs, and they're, you know, generally doing a good job in that, picking on transports and stuff. But, you know, we've got Tug Bobo and crew with us here. Data King 1. They're not gonna get away. They're not gonna get away. I just hope we get enough parts to salvage it. There it is. CT destroyed. Right leg destroyed. We're not doing ourselves any favors. But we got the mech done that we wanted to get done, which is pretty cool. And sure, we'll go for the Stinger. Why not? Someone else has to have a bad day. And I believe it's gonna be the Stinger 3R. Oh baby, we are at 85%. We should probably start using some, you know, pilot abilities. Not that we necessarily need to. Taker says, though, I kind of draw the line at kimchi on pizza. See, that's something else I have never, ever had. Oh, boy, Stinger. What are you doing? No. Woo. Oh, boy. Gonna say, quit scratching the paint. That's my Locust. Leave it alone. What are you doing? Ah. Hamster says they did hot dog crust and burger crust on pizza. In the UK, we take good takeaway and make it terrible. It's an art. I mean, everyone's got to be good at something, but I doubt that's uniform everywhere. I'm sure there are great takeaway places in the UK, like absolutely. Taker says, so they put bread on bread? That is a good question. That's a very good question. We're gonna Death Fox come in here and melee with the melee Locust on the backside of this mech. Here we go, on the front side. Oh, and the CT is opened up. The leg is ripped off. Down they go. That is a pilot injury for days. Oh, man. Flavalicious. Go get him, buddy. We're going to do a precision strike because why not? Even though we already get one. We need to spend some of these things. And there it is. CT destroyed. Right torso destroyed. Pilot incapacitated. Somebody just got toasted. Oh, man. Taker says, well, I mean, if you put a piece of bread between two pieces of bread, you have a bread sandwich, so... Hamster says, I mean, in the crust, like a ring of hot dog, like a perimeter. That's actually pretty interesting, Hamster. I'm assuming it's a little soggy, but I would try that. I would at least try that. That sounds intriguing. Instead of something sensible like cheese, Tank's like, oh! We did it, ladies and gents. We got our first mission done for the day. Kind of, you know, kind of like kicking a, I don't know, pick your phrase. Words are hard. I'm just excited. We actually got some stuff done. 123,000 C-bills, made a little bit of profit. Our pilots and our mechs are in one piece. And we're going to get ourselves some Stinger parts. With this, we will be able to build a Stinger. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really, really stoked about that. That's absolutely huge. I'm going to grab another Panther part down here as well. We'll see what we get. Even more Panther parts. Oh, baby. And just like that, ladies and gents, we have another 35-ton mech to build up, and it's going to be a Jenner. Oh, man. Tank says, so you have mini hot dogs as crust? Or burger sliders? Huh. Sounds like something an American would do. Like, I can totally see Pizza Hut doing that. Or Domino's. Tank here, I kind of potentially hate to spoil some things for you, but they have. They both have in the last 10 years. They've both done burgers in the crust and hot dogs in the crust. I've seen it done. And it's a little soggy, but it's all right. Cheese, though, cheese is better because on the cold pizza, that's like eating a cheesesteak inside of a pizza crust versus eating a hot dog in a pizza crust when it's cold. It's not that great. Not that great at all. That's right, Take Care. It's already been done. Americans have already done it. Surprise, surprise. When it comes to food and things that shouldn't exist, you could probably find it here. Absolutely. So take that idea and make it really bad, and you get our version. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're going to hit that continue button. Ladies and gents, we have ourselves a Jenner. Oh, man, that's awesome. Jenners are, they're kind of like a larger locust. They do some really, really cool stuff. You can put a lot of stuff on that weapons platform. I'm pretty happy with it. Absolutely. Some things must not be done, Hamster says. Tank says, well, UK has actual health standards to live up to. I mean, that's true. That's true. Let's see. Well, we've got enough parts here to build a 7D, so that's what we're going to do. We're not going to combine into a 7F simply because we don't have all of our Argo upgrades done. The game will let us do it, but it's kind of our house rule until we get everything upgraded. We're just going to hold off on what we can actually build. So we're going to stick with a 7D, and we'll ready it on up. That's really, really cool. I'm excited. So, ladies and gents, here in chat, or if you're watching this on video on demand or over on YouTube, if you have ideas on what you would like to see in a Jenner build that's either weird, niche, or just works, something you've seen before, post it here in the comment section, here in chat, or over on YouTube, and let me know. And if you can't figure out how to do any of those things, if it's just really not worth your time, you can also hit me up over on Twitter as well, at TheChronicToast. I really want to see what people have to do with some of these mech builds, and we'll try them out. Chances are these mechs are going to get wrecked enough times that we're going to be able to cycle through a couple different builds, maybe some pilots, so fingers crossed. But legit, if you have an idea on what to do with a 7D build for a Jenner, post it here in the comment section here in chat, and we'll get it squared away. That's right, Hamster. Overheat disco chicken. Aw, yeah. Tank says, I think that 3/4 of U.S. fast food would be illegal in the UK. I mean, you're not wrong, but you're going to lose out on so much flavor. There's so much good food here. It's not good for you, but it's good to your taste buds. Oh, baby. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Then Hamster says, well, until the end of this year. Hey, I know what you're trying to do, man. I know a Brexit statement when I hear one. Let's go take a look at what we can do for submissions. We've got a pretty good situation going on here where we're at 1,000 C-bills, and we can choose to finally do a few bigger payouts, a few bigger missions here. What do we have for ones that... Ooh. The Draconis Combine. Do we know what this is against? Let's see. I don't know if this is local government or not. I don't see pirate here, so fingers crossed it's not. We could take this mission, a 2-skull mission that could be a 3-skull mission. That could be rather dangerous, but, you know. Take Care says, we're at 1,000 C-bills. Amount actually says 1 million. I mean, fair point. Fair point. That's true. That's true. The lowest that we had potentially an overhead cushion was around 15,000 C-bills. We've got about 5,000 right now, or 500,000 as it were. Hamster saying, could you fit large lasers and LRMs? Does it have the weapon tonnage for that? I don't know if it has the weapon tonnage for both large lasers and LRMs. We could probably fit one large laser and one LRM on it. We could possibly do that. But, and Tank is saying, with an XL engine, yes, but unfortunately, we don't have access to those sorts of engine swaps here in BEX3025, at least at this stage of the mod. So, yeah, as standard, we're not going to be able to fit those in there. We can probably put twin large lasers. Maybe, if we strip the armor, we can do 3, but that's 15 tons of lasers. So, medium lasers it is then. That's right. Big disco chicken. Bazap, bazap. And pull out the SRM too. 4 smalls and an SRM6? Oh, that's an interesting idea, actually. We could do 4 smalls and just fill it full of melee mods. How about that? Max armor? Just a giant melee locust. How about the murder chicken? The Mida chicken? The slaughter bird? We could do a few things like that. Oh, man. Ladies and gents, we're going to get stuck in here. And it looks like we're going to have to deal with a medium. So we're going to try our hands at this. We're going to go up here, 700,000 C-bills. Pick one, get 4. Not too shabby. Working for the Draconis Combine and against the planetary government. And so what that means is this is a 2 skull that could flex to a 3. And, oh, I take back everything I said. Apparently we have to escort a griffin. Interesting. I thought we were going after one. Well, this will be interesting. This will be good. We've got our own griffin. So this is a standard griffin. Looks like it's going to be a standard 1N, I think. It's hard to see down there. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like it's a 1N behind the locked word down there. So we're going to have an LRM and a PPC. We can hopefully keep that at range. It's going to have pretty standard armor. We can bring our own griffin down here with our triple SRMs, our blackjack, and most likely, do we want to bring our Phoenix Hawk or our switch hitter? We've got ranged, brawler, kind of multi-purpose. Then we've got our Phoenix Hawk down here as well. It's a very good question. We have a large laser, a medium laser, smalls. We can jump around. We can punch stuff. This might be okay. This might be okay. So, what do you think, chat? Should we bring our Phoenix Hawk or should we bring our Vulcan? There's always those questions, right? Tank Hair says, Melee Jenner sounds about as appealing as a DFA Irby. I mean, DFA Irbies are... We have one. It's the angriest trash can. Hamster says, the Bloodthirsty VIP. Tank Hair says, meaning go for it. All right, Melee Jenner. I like it. That should be a lot of fun. We'll try to get that built out. We'll see if we have enough small lasers. We might not. We'll have to see. Hamster says, I did this mission the other day. The Griffin carried me as I had 2 Vulcans, a Firestarter, and a Panther. Oh, man. Oh, man. I hear you. I hear you. So, we're going to take the Phoenix Hawk, I think. We'll leave the Panther alone, maybe. Tank's asking what we have in the Blackjack. Twin large, twin medium, twin smalls. And that's about it. So it's kind of a jack of all trades. Our Griffin is a medium range brawler and puncher. It's got arm mods for melee. And of course, we have our Phoenix Hawk down here as well, which can kind of handle all the eras, but it's not that heat efficient. It's 4 bars heat efficient if you strip off the small lasers. Whereas over here, you get pretty good heat efficiency and some melee opportunities here on the Vulcan. So let's see. In the meantime, while we're figuring out what to do with the Phoenix Hawk, I'm going to go find a pilot for our Griffin. And you know what? I think we're going to put Sarvik down here for our Blackjack. Get some really good gun rate. Breaching shot as well is pretty darn cool. And I think we should probably decide to put Don Zappo in here. We can move. We can sensor lock. We can do some cool things like that. And in the meantime, ladies and gents, I think we're going to stick with the Phoenix Hawk. We're going to try this up-tunning ourselves 5 tons. It might not be as efficient, but we can possibly go for it. Hamster saying, not super keen on the Phoenix Hawk on general principles, but it's probably a better option than the Vulcan, as you might get some fairly heavy resistance. That's true. That's true. The Vulcan, basically, to be successful, has to get into knife fighting range, but its close quarters combat suite does assist with that quite a bit. We'll stick with the Phoenix Hawk. We'll see how that rolls, and we'll deal with that. So in the meantime, who do we want to put in the Phoenix Hawk? We can punch a little bit, so we want to be okay doing that. We also need to be able to be okay running around and doing some other dangerous, scary, crazy things. My guess right now is we should probably go up here and put the man, the myth, the legend himself, Harry78, into the Phoenix Hawk. I think that's where we're going to start. We'll see if this flexes up or down. Gonna hit that deploy button, take a swig of some Diet Coke, and reach down to the grab bag of Voicedom and see what we get. Oh, man. Delicious, delicious, delicious sugar-free soda. Again, it's not good for you, but it sure tastes good. It's my last can. that we have here at the house. So that means it's going to be nothing but coffee for the rest of the week, which is okay. It's just less exciting. So, what are you going to do? One thing at a time, and we'll figure it out. Oh, Hamster says better than Folgers? Coke Zero? Yes, better than Folgers. Because Folgers is what I actually have in the cupboard. A lot of people are like, oh man, this cup of coffee cost me $3. I'm like, for $6, I got 6 months supply in a single tub of Folgers coffee. It's not good, but I'm paying like 2 cents a cup of coffee, which, you know what? In the grand scheme of things, that's not too shabby. That's not too bad at all. When you break it all down, that's pretty darn good. Wow, we get a chance to play some Load Warrior here as this game is continuing to chug along. My guess is we might actually be finding ourselves in a city. I didn't actually check, so hard to say. But it is what it is, all things considered. Phoenix Hawks, man, I always feel like I can't quite stuff as much into them as I want. I don't know if there's that breakover point between 40 and 45 tonners, the same way that there is between the 50 and the 55s. And what I'm talking about is a 55 tonner can fit less weaponry than a 50 ton mech. And the main reason for that is because lore-wise, the 55 tonners have bigger engines that take more space to allow them to go further. So I'm assuming there's something similar between 40 and 45 in the available tonnage, but you know, it is what it is. What do we got? Destroy the enemy lance and keep the official alive. 700,000 C-bills, pick one, get four. 2 skull difficulty could flex to 3. And there we go. A mid-level Kharitan official has decided to personally patrol a moderately dangerous region of the planet. We've done our best to dissuade her, but she's insistent that she showed her people she's willing to take risks on her behalf. Rather than let her stumble around in her family's ancestral griffin until some opportunistic pirate decides to murder her, we'd like you to escort her and keep her alive. On one hand, a griffin is a tough mech given the kinds of enemies we're likely to run into out here. On the other hand, any official who thinks personally patrolling is a good idea, may not be the best pilot around. Hey, served cold, welcome to the adventure, welcome to the chat. Hola, that's right. How's it going? Como se va? Hopefully your day is going well. Oh, man. It's good to see you, Served. It's good to see you. We've been hitting up a string and series of really good missions today as well as earlier in this week. We've finally built our 4th medium, our Blackjack 1. We've just got enough parts to start readying up a Jenner. The question is, do we throw as many large lasers on it as we can, or do we build it up to be a melee Jenner? A melee bug. A slaughter bug. I don't know. There's a few ideas out there. So 4 small lasers, melee mods. I kind of like the idea of it. I kind of like the sound of it. We'll see. But in the meantime, we're going to begin this mission and see how it goes. Ooh, it was a dark and stormy night. Okay, maybe it was a slightly obscured afternoon. Oh, man. I suspect that this will be a waste of your time, Commander. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. We're being paid to accompany you. If there's no fighting, we got paid to stretch our legs and take in the sights. Hey, Exo, I've got multiple blips here. Looks like local government livery. In that case, Commander, we're weapons hot. Keep that VIP alive, baby. Oh, man. I'm listening, you know. Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. When it's time, Commander, I'll pick you up over here. Hey, can you even hear me? Is this thing on? How do I tell if my radio is working? Hello? Oh, man. VIP, Mrs. VIP, you were doing so good until that last little part. No, my confidence is not so high. Oh. Yeah, Hamster says this mod is a sod. Or this mod? This map. Oh, gosh. The 3025 mod is amazing, man. But yeah, this map is not so great. Hamster says, I quite like the Phoenix Hawk 1K, actually. I do as well. That's my favorite variant of the Phoenix Hawk. Does away with the jump focus, less heat, more armor. Served says, the Jenner rams its ugly beak into the enemy mech's backside and scratches its way towards a victory. Yep, like an angry chicken. That is not comforting when your VIP doesn't even know how to operate the radio. I know I know. Yeah. Like I said, everything was okay until that point. We're kind of in a back corner. Yeah. Hopefully we're not going to see any reinforcements on our sides. What are we dealing with here? We got a griffin there, and we've got something up here. So that's basically where we got to go. So in the meantime, full speed ahead, straight up the middle, and then we'll decide if we need to start rotating left, right, rotating clockwise, splitting, backing up. We could bail on out up here. There's not a lot of good terrain to get some good hiding. We could bail in out here as well. There's not really good areas here to kind of get line of sight. So, yeah, please be lights. We can always fall back here and fight through the forest, but yeah, oh man, just a mess. What's that? Is that our evac? Future evac zone. See, I'm glad that it actually shows it here. Some of these missions, it doesn't do that, which is a bummer. Whew. All right. That's right, hamster. Yep, that happens. They turn up while you're sloshing in the river every time. You know, it's like they're watching us on sensors. They've got better sensor tech than us. Or they're just better planners. And they're waiting for us to do stuff. Oh, dear goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is not good. This is not good. This is another one. Oh, boy. Yeah, instant disadvantage. Keep us updated, Meyer. Yeah. We've got nowhere to rotate left. That's a bummer. You can try to get up here, use this as a line of sight break, and fight whatever these are, but this could be very, very bad for business. We can rotate this way. We're going to be just in the middle of everything. That's not going to be good. Yeah. Oh no, this is not great. Let's see what it is. Let's go poke. What are you? What are you? Are you dangerous? Oh, you're a 1V. Fully armored, but still a 1V. Not as scared. I'm hoping the rest are like that, and it's not a trio of heavies. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Enemies reserving our VIP can get up here. For now, this is a safe space to be. We're going to do this with another 1V, get some more shots rolling in, trying to get this ammo down to 120 or less. That way, when we get critted, the VIP doesn't explode. Yeah. Hamster's saying they might fight each other, but you've got nowhere to back up to. Absolutely. It's a very, very good situation they've set themselves up to be in for sure. We're going to maneuver here, trying to keep line of sight, and we're going to try to sensor lock one of these mechs. We can see what this one is at the very least. And what are you? Firestarter H. Okay. It's still a light. It's a scarier light, but that's not the end of the world. That's not so bad. Yeah, that's right, Tank Hair. And then it becomes a Titan attack mission. Yeah, not ideal. We can't get line of sight over there, but we can go over here. So we're going to do that. We're going to stand outside of the water just to see how hot this mech gets. Oh, boy, chat. I have a feeling that we need to pull out some heat sinks and put some more jump jets in this thing. This is relatively cold. Holy crap, I'm not used to that. Structure exposed. Big shot to the leg. Good job. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sarvik, you are our hero, man. Sarvik, if you're out there watching video on demand, I know your schedule is super busy. I hope you're doing good. Hopefully things are treating you well as we go through the holidays. And from our family to yours, again, hope things are going well, man. And, oh, yeah. Oh, it's a Gender 7D. Oh, baby. We now know what we're dealing with. Woo. Hamster says, I want to like the blackjack, but it's so darn slow. Oh, Canopian markings. Okay. So these are local government. That's Canopian. We're not Canopian, I don't think. I don't think they're allies. If we need to, we're just going to rotate around and behind this and just leave everybody alone. Commander, I've got eyes on a new lance in the AL. Looks like Canopian markings. Crap. This might get messy, folks. Commander, keep that VIP safe. These new targets are not part of the mission objectives. Oh, boy, chat. What are we dealing with here? Stinger is not super scary. They're not shooting at us yet. There's another Stinger, okay. A Wolverine we could use in Locust 1V. All right. Don't shoot us. We're friendlies. We're friendlies. Leave us alone. Okay. So far, we're still friends. We're still friends. Hamster's like, yay, Canopians, let's have a party. Oh, man. Evening Chronic and chat, Craig0077 says, Craig, how's it going, man? Welcome to the adventure. Hopefully things are going well for you. Tank says, Toast, why does everyone want to kill your VIP? I don't know, but we're getting paid to keep her alive, I guess. Man, imagine if this VIP was out here on her own. That would just be horrible. We're just going to kind of fall back and keep fighting who we were fighting and leave the Canopians alone. They haven't shot us yet, so I'm not going to shoot them. I'm just going to leave it lore-wise away. I mean, a bonus objective here is to destroy the Canopian forces. I'm just going to leave them alone. If they want to fire on us, that is them opening up hostilities. It will not be us. That is for sure. We're just going to slowly build up resolve and just try to take down this fire starter. Tanker says, by the way, your VIP is Karetan. So you have a clueless Karetan local government and Canopians. Yeah, it's not good. Hamster says, yeah, the Majesty of Canopus are the crazy party people, but I imagine they'll shoot you. Absolutely. But I'm not going to initiate those hostilities. I'm not going down that road. They can do that all on their own, I'm sure. Here comes a Jenner coming up, and they're shooting at hopefully not us. Nope, they're still shooting at us, and now our Griffin is in a really bad spot. Ladies and gents, chat, remember how I said that we were in a low-risk situation where we were? Yeah, not so much anymore. Yeah, they're swamping your VIP. Who has no idea how to use the radio? It's not good. We're going to move the VIP. We're going to get some melee action going on with the VIP. Good chance to hit. Decent amount of damage. 75 is not too shabby. And we're going to give vigilance to the VIP as well, trying to keep her alive a little bit more. We have a lot of long-range weaponry. It's not going to work out very well here. There it is. Right arm, right torso destroyed. Back off. 6 feet distance. Get out of here, buddy. You are not wanted. Griffin, the Blackjack. We've got Harry up there in a Phoenix Hawk. Man, I wish we had some really good melee mechs. We do have our own Griffin with melee mods. 155 damage, but yeah, we're going to go for it. Why not? There we go. I said step back. Oh, baby. Don Zappa with that big, solid right hook. I'm pretty sure that the fist not only went into, but came out the backside of that CT. Woo, talk about a clothesline. Holy crap. Sarvik is going to maneuver up here, and we're going to take some shots up there on that Jenner. Why not? It should be all right. There we go. More shots rolling in. Finally generate some heat now that we're in that medium laser range, and to ripping open an arm. Well, that worked. Yep. Tanker says, you're going into melee with a mech whose weapons have a 90-meter dead range. Yes, sir. This is the Breadbox Privateer way. That's what we do here with the Burnt Toast Brigade. Oh, man. Do the unexpected. That is their strategy. It keeps the enemy on their toes. They go, I'm going to try to close and get underneath the guns of this mech. Enemy pilot goes, okay, I'm going to fire up that melee mod and crush your cockpit to pieces. The Canopians are keeping the lights occupied. It's fine. It's fine. Absolutely. And to be fair, the Wolverine, I want some Wolverine parts. But they haven't fired on us yet. And they've only got 3 lights and a medium, so I'm not too concerned about that. We're going to keep backing up here with our VIP and going after the Jenner up there. 5% chance to hit, but again, we're trying to get that ammo down as much as possible so that when we get critted, not if, the mech doesn't detonate and take our VIP with it. So, wait, was that a Canopian that just shot at us? Chat, Chat, do the Canopians just shoot at our Phoenix Hawk? If so, that's it. We're on. What does everyone have to say? How's that working out? Maybe? We'll give him the benefit of a doubt. It was a laser, so not sure yet. We'll give him a benefit of doubt. Again, we're not going to open hostilities with the Canopians. If they want to, they can do that. They seem content to take on the local government. So, oh, coming into the Blackjack. Oh, it's a head hit. Oh, Sarvik taking a pound into the noggin. Holy cow. That's right, served cold. More salvage. You know what? Let the Canopians fight each other. That's fine. That's right, hamster. Keep rolling left. Big mountain in the way. Mountain friend. Canopians may be enemy. Oh, don't do it. Okay. Whew. So, come on, Canopians. You can come over here and screen us, protect us, whatever it is. Part of me, narratively speaking, wants to believe right now that the Canopians saw us fighting the local government lance. They're coming in. They haven't shot us yet. And as a result, we have an uneasy truce. They haven't shot us. We're not shooting them. We're cleaning up these individuals. And then they can basically have one less thing they have to worry about. They'll probably turn on us then at that point. But right now, we have a truce. We're doing our job. And we're on the comms with them saying, hey, we're going to back on up. It should be good. Tanker says, by the way, as a build option for the Blackjack, dual PPCs. Oh, that's a really, really good idea. That would mean it's a dedicated mech. What I'd want to do, Tank, is to put twin ER PPCs on there. They run a little hotter, but as you can see, we're not having heat issues really right now. And as a result, if we can go down that road, we won't have a minimum range with ER PPCs, so it should be all right. I think we found an ER PPC, but it was almost 1 million C-bills, which is quite a bit, so... Amster says, the Canopians are like, don't regulate our party's local government. Oh, man. That's probably true. It's probably true. Is this our Griffin? Yeah, this is our Griffin. So we're going to get up here and launch some more SRMs, or our first SRMs. Whoosh, 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 straight up the mountainside. There we go. That one side of that Jenner is just stripped to pieces. We're going to have Sarvate continue to back up, continue to move over here. Can we get a clear shot? Not quite. So... we're just going to hang out here, make sure that our targeted computers are still showing the Wolverine, but we're going to keep going for this Jenner. Oh, man. Tanker says, or you can go half and half and run a large laser and a PPC. We could. We could. I mean, initially my first gut reaction is I don't like it that much, but I don't know. It's weird. Jenners are this mech that you can technically do a lot with, but in reality, you're really limited. So, I don't know. If we had an ER PPC and like a B laser, like a binary laser, I would do that in a heartbeat. That would be pretty fantastic. Binary lasers are my favorite weapon that we can run into and find, especially anywhere around here in the BEX universe. So, we're going to, again, keep working around this way, keeping shots in on this Jenner. I'm not going to get too close. I want to make sure this Jenner goes away. Oh, solid shots. Solid shots from Harry78. Oh, man. Hamster says, if you harass the Cretans, they have Panther 10Ks, which have ER PPCs. It's true. We're, that's right. Absolutely for sure, Hamster. We're in 3050, almost soon to be 3051 right now. And we have taken missions against the Cretans. Mostly I've just seen 9Rs right now. That might be due to the planets that we're taking missions on. So we'll see. But, yeah, I would love to get my hands on some of those. AKA says, just the heat from 2 PPCs might be toasty for a 45-ton without any doubles. I mean, AKA Kobold, that is what we do, baby. Oh, yeah. Toasty, toasty, toasty. Do we, actually, Hamster, do you know when the 10Ks come out in the timeline? I'd be very curious to know. Just because I'm really relatively clueless when it comes to a lot of this stuff with the clan invasions. It's all new to me, and I'm learning a lot of cool things. Tier 2 tech is kind of scary, and it's really cool. So the generous panic. Oh, but they didn't bail. Oh, come on. Come on, man. We need you to bail. I've got stuff to do, which is hide from Canopians until they tell us that we're good. All the SRMs. Here we go. Hamster says, might be a bit early. I played post-clan invasion and found one. Okay. Take Care says, you want toasty? You want toasty? Try a blackjack with 3 ER large lasers. That thing is hot without doubles. Actually, Tank, that sounds like a pretty cool build for a Jenner. I like that a lot. I like large lasers quite a bit. They're very, very versatile. You can do a lot of cool things with them. The only thing better than I like other than large lasers are binary lasers. I would run twin binary lasers on anything. There it is. CT destroyed. Incapacitated, and the Canopian forces are half gone themselves. Well, we'll just kind of hang out, let them do their thing. They're fighting each other. So we'll hang out behind this mountain, let ourselves cool down, and we'll see if they want to parlay or if they're intent on causing us all sorts of problems. I'm hopeful they're here to just get some stuff squared away, and we'll be all right. But, I mean, right now, they're not fighting us, so I'm okay with this. Absolutely. Hey, Syrian, welcome to the chat, my friend. Oh, man. Syrian says, I like a dual Goss Blackjack. Low armor, but high sniper. Oh, man, that would be a lot of fun. I think that would be amazing. Especially with the fact that if the weapon gets nuked, it destroys, the weapon explodes, not the ammo, and the weapons are going to be out in the arms. So you've got a lot of survivability with that blackjack. You might lose part of your torso, but it's not going to put stuff into the CT, which is really, really cool. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. Yeah, seriously, Harry, if you're out there watching, please make binary lasers more common. I want to see them. I want to use them. They're amazing. I haven't seen any in stores just yet. I do know occasionally they get pulled out of the mod and they get pulled back in. But binary lasers are pretty awesome. They're super hot. They're less efficient than 2. But if you get a single shot with them, if you get a hit, they impact hard. And that looked painful. Whatever's going on up there, that looked very, very painful. Our VIP is the last one out. And so, yeah, we'll run back here.
Confirmed.
And we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. We're just going to hang out, ladies and gents, as chaos and bad things happen. We have local government forces being assaulted by Canopians, and we're just going to chill. Sounds like hyper lasers and rogue tech. I have no idea what a hyper laser is, Tank. I'm assuming it's a laser that goes hyper, or is something pulled over from Star Wars. I don't know. Hamster says, okay, the 10K is right when the clans invaded, so might not be widespread. Literally arrived in 3051. Okay, so we're going to see here. We're going to see that probably pretty soon. Cobalt says, looks like the Panther 10K was introduced in 3051. All right, so here, literally in a month or two in-game, we can start seeing the 10K. That would be awesome. Terrifying, but awesome. I'm pretty stoked about it. The Canopian forces are almost gone. I think they just have their Wolverine left. Interesting. It's jumping up there and still fighting back. I mean, it seems like right now the Canopians are trying to... I was going to say try to do their best to, you know, not shoot us, but that's it. You just shot us? Seriously? That's it. You open hostilities. I've been trying to be on comms with you and your lance to be friendly. I'm not going to put up with this. We're going to rip your Wolverine piece by piece, and we're going to salvage it. I hope you eject, pilot, because let me tell you what. Ooh, boy. Hamster says, grab one if you can. They're nice. Endo Steel ERPPC Artemis 4. Ooh, cool. Taker says, for reference, an AC-20 in Rogue Tech does 100 damage. You can overclock a hyper laser to do 150. Okay. I like hyper lasers. Just straight up. Huge, huge fan. Yeah. You want to play that game? You want to play that game? I'll play that game. Get over here. You're not going to shoot me. I'm going to shoot you back. This is how this works. You open hostilities with us, Mr. Canopian Wolverine pilot. That's it. Game over. We were playing friendly. Everybody was having a good time. And you just had to go in here and ruin it. So we're going to launch everything we have. Craig says they have a Panther manufacturing world on Takdo in Kurita space. Oh, okay. Yeah, so far we haven't gone out of our way to try to find a lot of the information. I know when it shows up in the Merc news bulletins, we can find out what planets they're on. So if I remember, Craig, we can try to go over there and see if we can buy some parts. We don't really have the C-bills right now, but I would like to do that. We need some heavies right now is really one of the biggest things we're running into. So Don Zappo in the Griffin. SRMs should probably be using some of this resolve here. We're getting close to 100%. We got a head hit up there as well. And the VIP, due to the long range stuff, you can see both of the chevrons up here are orange. We're doing some good stuff here. And we're going to precision strike. She's found that button, which is amazing. And here we go. Bazap, bazap. We missed with the PPC, but we did get some hits in with the missiles. Hamster says, so when you splat the Canopians, you can Arnie overliner. Pot is over. Ay. I said get to the chopper. My voice is a little bit rough, so my Arnie impersonations are not doing super great. We're gonna get up here and get some more shots in on the side of this mech. You wanted to play this game? You're gonna play this game. You had an opportunity to not fight us and to walk away, but unfortunately, you just had to get up here and just be a jerk about it. Oh man, Canopians, talk about party crashers. VIP is gonna move over here. Get some more shots back in. No precision strike just about yet. We want to make sure we keep this above 50% so we get that +1 to bonus accuracy. Boom! There it is. I think every single weapon system hits. Holy crap. That's right, Hamster. If we hit his jump jets, he'll be stuck there. I mean, he could probably just launch himself off the cliff and tumble on down and blow the mech up, but, you know, it is what it is. The Blackjack. Sure, we'll roll over here. Here we go, firing away. Bazap, bazap, bazap. Solid hits. Arms gone. CT's opened. See, this is what happens, Mr. Wolverine. We were friendly. Everything was going well. And he just had to mess with us. We could have been friends. We could have been friends. Oh, man. Tell you what. He's going for the VIP. I guess that was his mission all along. And it looked like once he lost the rest of his lance, he said, I have to go for broke. I have to engage this individual. We can't let this VIP go. And you know what? Don't think it's working out for you, buddy. I'm surprised. We can't jump up here. We only have one jump jet, I think, with the Phoenix Hawk. But we can't actually jump up. That's a bummer. That's a huge bummer. But, oh, well, we have a ground and pound Phoenix Hawk. So, there we go. More firepower. Bazap, bazap, bazap. Oh, man. Tank Hair says, is it sad that my favorite Arnie movie is one where he's a campy Batman villain? Ugh. Nice to meet you. I like him in a lot of stuff, but that villain character in that Batman movie is really good. It felt really much like a comic book character. I was really happy with it. As a kid, even as an adult, he's probably my favorite character in that movie. It's good stuff. Hamster says, fellow Canopians don't let other Canopians drive impaired. Except they're always impaired because Canopians. Oh, man. Batman and Robin Forever, I think. I don't know. I'm Dr. Freeze. Nice to meet you. Cool off, bird boy.
Standing by. Let's move.
Yeah, it's where George Clooney is in Batman with the rather interesting additions to the chest region of the Batman costume, if I recall correctly. Here we go, PPC. I tell you what, this VIP's doing work. Crapola, says the Canopus Magistry gunner as they're bailing out towards the stratosphere. Our gunner for our VIP is pretty good. I'm impressed. Well, let's go deal with the local government forces again. Wasn't really expecting for that, but you know. Not the best chance to hit, but we're going to launch everything we can because why not? Uman Thurman was a lousy poison ivy. I mean, fair point. So that's what Take Care says. Serve Soul says, watched Iron Mask the other day. Arnie was in it along with Jackie Chan. I don't remember that movie. I'll have to check it out. Sounds like a pretty good one. Hamster says, C, an LRM and a PPC isn't terrible, especially with Gunnery 1 or whatever she has. I think she's got more than that. I don't know if we can find out. I take that back. I take that back. Absolutely, Tank Hair and Hamster. Gunnery 1. But see, this is why if I have Gunnery 2 pilots, I don't worry about it. It works out well. It works out well. Not really, Toast. It flopped pretty hard. Really? Iron Mask? Is it still worth watching? Because there's a few other movies that flopped really hard, which I really enjoyed, like The Big White with Robin Williams in it, as well as, oh gosh, I forget his name already. In Zombieland, he was the one that was always after the snowballs. Just came out on video, kind of dumb but amusing. Yeah, fair point. Yeah, there's a lot of movies out there that aren't super amazingly rated, but I really enjoyed it. Hamster says, yeah, I don't know that existed. The Man in the Iron Mask I've seen, but that is different. Yeah, fair point. Starvik with the Blackjack. We're going to get a little bit closer, continue to get some shots, and finally overheating. Maybe we just, you know, leave the cooling systems here as they are. We mess with everything. Oh, man. Oh, ick. Tanker says, I have no idea, but I'm kind of skeptical about American Jackie Chan movies because they don't let him work his magic. You're not necessarily wrong, Tank Hair, but at the end of the day, if you're looking for some good popcorn film movies, for the most part, I really, really enjoyed it. If you're looking for popcorn, Americanized, martial arts style movies with Jackie Chan, it's really good. It's really good stuff. It's usually pretty family friendly, wholesome, and fun. Now that being said, you're not talking about some of like the style of Bruce Lee movies and stuff, where you had a lot of extra freedom, but you do what you can. Now the Locust has a pretty poor chance to hit. This has a much better chance to hit. So we're gonna go for the fire starter with the large and medium lasers. Bazap, bazap, bazap. There we go. Oh, yeah. Taker says, oh, speaking of good old Jackie Chan films, try The Foreigner. The Foreigner is good. The Foreigner has some really good choreography and fight scenes. Oh, gosh. We are on fire. Our blackjack is getting toasted. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your Pop-Tarts in their assigned toaster trays and engage the toaster mechanism. We are now making inventory for sale later on. Pop-Tart baking engaged. Oh, yeah. Let's go get some melee action with Sarvik in our blackjack. Let's go get him. Small lasers engaged. Boom, we missed, but we have 2 small lasers rolling on in. And bazap and zap. We got one. We missed with one. No worries. Get out the pocket fan. It's time to get toasty. Our Griffin's going to roll in here and melee away because melee mods, why not? Here it is. Boom! Right torso, right arm, right leg destroyed. Everything gone. Sit down, take 2 injuries. Have a nice day. Boom! Holy crap. And our VIP is going to back up a little bit and get some good called shots here on the CT of this mech. Doing good solid work. I'm impressed. I'm impressed for a 1 gunnery VIP. They might not know how to work the radio, but their gunnery is on point. Absolutely. The Locust is going up there to get some good solid back shots from a height, which is pretty impressive. Taker says, hey Toast, ever seen a melee headshot? I haven't seen one myself with any playthroughs I've gone through, Tank. I'd like to think that channel_Doyle has seen 1 or 2 in his videos, but I can't confirm that. I just know that it's technically possible. Likewise, if you're ever getting called shots in from the side arc of a mech, even if you target the head, I have never seen it actually hit the head. It's always gone for the side. So it's usually not worth going in and doing that. So Take Care says HP managed one with a rifleman? Holy crap. Did it just kind of like take its gun up and then just drop it? Bunk, and smash the cockpit? That's pretty cool. Syrian says they have, but it's kind of cool. Man, I've seen a lot of single shots just rip out CTs and stuff like that. So who knows? Who knows? And we're gonna melee away here as well. Lose some heat with the Phoenix Hawk, and squish. 2 small lasers rolling on in. Oh, there's the CT destroyed, and now there's a single Locust, which over open comms I'm gonna say, run, run, and never come back, and you might live. Take Care says the rifleman pilot kicked the head. Wow. Talk about a high kick. That's pretty impressive. I'm here. Well, we're going to come back here and launch some more stuff over here, getting our ammo count down lower. Mr. Locust, you got a warning. Bailing out of here. And if you start running away, we'll let you live. We'll go over to the evac, and everything will be fine. I mean, I'm not going to say that technically because, we have to destroy the local government forces, but hey, it is what it is. Syrian said, I had a grasshopper DFA headshot. That was pretty gnarly. Oh, man. Goomba Trooper style. That's pretty cool. Sarvik's still a little bit hot. We're going to get up here and shoot away, turning off both of our large lasers, leaving everything else on. That's what I like about putting a large, medium, and small build in mechs. When you get closer, you can always find things to cycle off to manage your heat, which is pretty awesome. Oh, baby, Sarvik getting the CT. Bada bing, body boom. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh, baby. Kobo said, had a Cyclops get one with plus 120 damage worth of arm mods on a King Crab. I mean, that's pretty much a skateboard status right there. That's really cool. That's awesome. Whew. Hamster said, I got one the other day, the only one I've seen in 500 plus hours. I mean, fair enough. There you go. 785,000 C-bills, ladies and gentlemen. All our mechs are in one piece. The blackjack has a little bit of internal heat damage. That's all right. We can just kind of paste over that. It'll be fine. Wolverine parts, yes, we're gonna take that. Could get some flamer and medium laser pluses, but right now we're just gonna hang in there and grab that Wolverine part. And there we go. Do we need this many machine guns? No, we're gonna shift click sell those. Another Jenner piece, Stinger, and a Wolverine piece. We are 4 away from being able to build a 6R straight up, which is really, really cool. Oh, that's really awesome. Hamster says, lucky the Canopians had a murder rage for the locals. I know, right? All they had to do was just leave us alone and we would walk away. Everything would be fine. But no, they had to go and poke over and say hello. Womp, 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 womp. Cobalt said the Cyclops HQ with 2 plus 60 damage arm mods, 4 plus plus infernos, and a plus plus tag. Oh, that sounds just disgusting, man. Holy crap. Sorry, Yang, we don't have 8 parts. We're not going to build it. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Holy wah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. Well, ladies and gents, today was a little bit of a shorter stream because it was a little bit of a late start, but I have to help take care of Mini Toast. And so thank you very much for stopping on by. We're going to switch it over to the stream thank you page, and we're going to find someone to potentially raid. I think that'll be the way to go. So as always, thank you very, very much for all the cool, crazy shindigs and shenanigans. Hopefully your turkey weekend, Thanksgiving weekend was good. And as always, we'll see you on Sunday, a week from today. Have a good one, everybody. Take it easy.